Hey beautiful people, today I'm back with another food recipe. This is another one of my mother's recipe. She's gonna be making seared salmon with light gravy. In that pan there was butter and olive oil heating up. And here I'm just showing y'all the Mrs. Dash onion powder and black pepper she's using. That's just all-purpose flour, just regular plain all-purpose flour. You can use whatever breading you like. And those are the salmon fillets that she has seasoned with the Mrs. Dash, the onion powder and the black pepper. And here she's just chopping up onions to go into her light gravy. It's not going to be like a real heavy gravy. It's going to be a very light gravy, and it's good. And here she used the better than bouillon chicken base and a cup of water. You're supposed to use a teaspoon to a cup of water, but my mom just guessed she used whatever amount she wanted, and it came out great. It was awesome. Yeah, I really need to try this. It was very tasty. I guess she's just stirring it up in a cup of water, which she's going to put to the side and save it for later to use in her light gravy. She's breading the salmon fillets with the all-purpose flour. Like I said, you can use whatever breading you want. My mom's just very, what's the word? Biased to regular all-purpose flour as her breading for everything. Videos I'm in, y'all know I like House Ultra because you don't have to season anything. Because that breader is already full of seasoning. And that's the pan heating up with the butter and the olive oil. I don't know exactly how much she used in that as well. Like I said, all her measurements are pretty much a guess. She's frying her fillets, not skin side. I think that was skin side. I'm not sure, y'all. I believe skin side down or skin. I don't know. Whatever it looks like to y'all. But I think skin side down. Yeah, I think she's frying it skin side down. You got to see the background noise. I'm doing this voiceover outside, so you pretty much can hear all the cars going by and nature and birds and the crickets and all that good stuff. It's better than listening to my youngin's cocomelon tablet in the background. I think it is anyway. And I'm just showing you the onions and her chicken broth that she's going to use once she get her salmon fillets seared. Now she's flipping it over. Yep, it was skin side. I wasn't for sure. Good thing for video, because, I would have been telling y'all wrong. Even though I don't really think it matters which side you fry first. I don't know. But you don't fully cook it, is what she said, because it's got to cook down in the gravy. So you like over half cook it, I guess. I don't know. She's just basting it in the butter and olive oil. That's what she's doing right now. And now she's about to make the gravy. She's taking the fillets out of the pan. And she's going to put the onions in. And y'all, it was smelling good. Like, I don't know what it is about onions and peppers and garlic or whatever. And when you fry them in some butter, it smells like you cooking something great. I mean, this right here was great. But if you want to fool somebody and you can't cook, just throw some onions and peppers and garlic in the pan and they'll think you're cooking something. But she don't have no garlic and peppers in this one. It's just onions. She's caramelizing them, or, till they're translucent. You know what I'm talking about. With the onions. Y'all hear the band back there? It's a football game going on down there to the high school. The band is playing. I don't know if it's picking up on this voiceover, but yeah, they're back there. And she's adding the chicken broth that she made. And she's adding a little bit at a time. And the gravy will thicken up, but it's not, like I said, it's not going to be a thick gravy. It's going to be a thin gravy. The flour that was used on the salmon fillet is going to help thicken it up just a little bit, but it's not even really going to look like a gravy at the end. It's going to be more like a glaze. I guess I should have said a glaze, but she didn't call it a glaze. She called it a gravy, so I called it what she called it. But it is going to look more like a glazed seared salmon, I guess. That's the best way to say it. And she just going to keep slowly adding that and stirring it until it thickens a little bit. And here she's adding black pepper. Don't know the exact measurements, as y'all can see. She's just adding what she wants to add. So I couldn't tell y'all how much to add. And she's going to add the onion powder. And she did add some salt as well to her gravy. No, she didn't. She don't add salt to her food. I sat there and lied to y'all. She had Mrs. Dash. She don't add salt to her food. You have to add your own salt in the end. because she doesn't like to over salt the food. And plus she doesn't eat salt on her food. She just eat whatever if it's already got salt in it, but she don't add extra salt. So I don't even know why I lie to y'all like that. Now she's adding the salmon fillets back into her thin gravy. And over there, that's the oil. It was too much butter and olive oil left in the pan before she put the onions in, so she took some of it out. And that's what's in that little cup over there. That's the excess not onions. Y'all hear that? Boy, somebody is winning. Touchdown something. I hear them. But that's the excess butter and olive oil right there that she took out the pan before she fried the onions in it, because it was too much oil in the pan. Now she's just finding a top to go over so it can cook down. And like I said, it's going to look more like a glaze to me than a gravy. She call it gravy, so we're going to stick with the term gravy. I'm going to have to look up and see who won that game tomorrow whenever it's over. I mean, it sounds like that's what East Carter is winning, according to the band. And that's what it looked like. That's the final product, however you want to say it. That's the end product, end result. There you go. And it is beautiful. And we didn't eat nothing with it. We just ate the fish, glaze, no side. Thank you guys for watching. See y'all in the next video.